I would never date a married man or be with a man who has a wife, living with his wife. I would never do that. No, he's not married. In the Bible, it says that if a man gives his wife a sign of divorcement, he's already given the sign of divorcement. It's just a technicality at this point. It does say that in the Bible. So maybe you can go look it up. You can Google and
they don't read the Bible. They just
type in the words giving a sign of divorcement. Type that in the Google search and you'll see that it says that if a man gives his wife a sign of divorcement. But you have to understand also that the marriage is ended once the marriage bed has been defiled. And the marriage bed had been defiled many, many months ago. So it wasn't by us. So I don't know other people's business. So one thing you can't talk to me about when it comes to spirituality in the Bible, I know the word. I love the Lord. That's not something that you and I... Right.
You know the word. She actually teaches me some things.
You can't... Yeah, the marriage bed was defiled. So when the marriage bed is defiled, as long as you have not gone back to that spouse to sleep with them or have intercourse or whatever you want to, what terms you want to use, then it's over at that point. Right. Exactly. That is in the Bible. And I know the Bible.
I know the Bible now.
I read the Bible from front to back.
Y'all open up a can. Listen, you shook.
Right. You know I be doing it.
You shouldn't have started with a like. Y'all gonna learn.
I know the word.
Y'all gonna learn the word.
Those are things that.
See, y'all thought. See, not only does she cook, garden, and all that, she knows the word.
Well, that's between him. That's his business. But he knows what he wanted to do. So
you understand what I'm talking about?
Once the marriage bed is defiled, the marriage is over. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Once the man gives the woman a sign of divorce,
go read the Bible. Just go read the Bible.
Those are my last 2 points on that because I don't want to talk about that. That's not
it. Just go read it.
I don't care anything about that.
Go read the Bible.
Right. She says, my uncle is a pastor. He said that too. When adultery comes about, the marriage is over. Exactly.
Also, Miss Season said she would never date a married man until she did, and then had the nerve to say she read the Bible from front to back. But somehow she missed the part that says, thou shalt not commit adultery. Instead, she tried to twist the scripture to convince her own self that it was okay to sleep with a man who was still very much married. But not only that, she didn't just creep through the back door. She teamed up with this joker to do what? To drag his wife for filth like it was some part of her ministry. Baby, that wasn't holy. That was hellacious. Let's call it what it is. She wasn't serving the Lord, but she damn sure was serving the truth. She sat up there trying to preach about the marriage bed being defiled. But that bed wasn't defiled until she climbed her ass in it. Ain't nothing godly about being the sidekick in adultery while pretending she got a word from the Lord. Now look at her, left looking foolish, while that man she fought so hard for, defended and sinned for, tossed her ass to the curb. All that Bible study just to become the footnote in somebody else's marriage. Make that make any sense?
Let's keep the conversation going down in the comments and make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel and Loud Talkers. Y'all make sure y'all keep it loud out there in these streets. Until next time, bye-bye.